Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Hope you all are doing great. I'm doing okay. Today, we're going to be doing something fun. I hope that you think is fun. I'll give you all a couple of minutes to get in. And if no one shows up, then no one shows up. And we'll just do a quick thing versus a talk thing. So I thought it'd be fun to make a tag. Yeah. My earrings from yesterday. All right. So we're going to be using, I think her name's Audrey. Oh, Lorena. I'm gonna be using Lorena. She's a Julie Nutting doll stamp from Prima. Then I had got these little houses. We're gonna use that. Then we have these and this. And I thought we'd make a fun tag. I also have some other stuff sitting to the side. But first, let's go ahead and do this tag. Now, I tried my best to find an outfit, y'all, that I thought would look good on Lorena. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull it off. I pulled out two paper pads. Now this one is one of my most favorite paper pads of all time. It is called Winter Wonderland, and the copyright date is 2013. They keep bringing it back, but I got a feeling eventually they won't bring this baby back. So I was thinking that maybe we could give some paper piecing, and this polka dot dress would be cute, or either the snowflakes because nothing else really fits. The problem is this paper is larger and the font or print size is bigger than we really want it to be. Like the candy canes, I didn't think about the candy canes, but let's see. I gave much thought about this right here. Not a lot of thought, but enough thought to do that. This one and candy, snowflakes. The snowflakes look a little bit too big. We'll go with this for now and see. Okay. I have a serious tickle in my throat. I am currently on some basic cold medicine, I guess, from the doctor. I had went to the urgent care yesterday because I was like, I've been sick for long periods of time, and I don't want to be sick that long. So go ahead and do what you got to do. And plus, Christmas is around the corner, and I have to wrap presents and all this other stuff. So, yeah, we're gonna cut this down to 5.5. She'll fit 5.5. So right here. We probably could make it smaller, but you know what? That's okay. Hi, Bex. How you doing today? Good morning. All right. We're also going to cut this in half. Now, we're going to get out our, we haven't used this thing in a long, long time, y'all. A long time. One of them is broken, I believe. Let's see. Ooh, it's dusty. I need to get a dust cover for my crafts products that I don't use. I have an idea what I want to do, but I haven't did it because I haven't got my act together yet. But this one right here is broken. So, I mean, it's okay. It still works and functions, but it is definitely broke. I was going to buy a replacement, but I didn't like their customer service as of the last time I used them. So I'm choosing to use other products, but I needed it for this today. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll go ahead and put this thing down. I hope everyone is doing great. If you have little ones, your grandchildren, your neighbor's children, whoever's children are out of school, I hope that you have found something to keep you sane so you don't be driven a little bit insane. I'm great loving the Chris. Yeah, I like cooler days too. Um, the big roommate was like, "It's so hot in the house." I'm like, "Cause the heat is different. It's hot outside." It had warmed up some, but then the temperature dropped to like 40 something. I'm like, because I told him I wasn't gonna be turning the air conditioner on and off. I don't like yo-yoing the temperature, so either we leave it on or we turn it off. I don't like yo-yoing it at all. So here we go. Make sure Miss Lorena get all of her everything on. Good morning, Samira. How you doing today? Hopefully well. Gonna do this. Good morning, Chocolate City Sim. How you doing? Hopefully well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's on y'all agenda? Breakfast, coffee, shopping? I I'm gonna be honest. I'm always honest, but I'm gonna give y'all a real deal holy feel. I haven't really bought my family anything this year for Christmas. I'm a little bit nervous about that. Not that it's gonna be a bad Christmas, but I also don't want to cook. I also don't want to cook, y'all. So we doing bad. I'm gonna have to come to somebody's house. All right, so that ink is dried out. And I don't know where my other ink is that I was gifted because I've been having little visitors over here. Nicholas and the little boy have been coming to my desk lately. Nicholas sits in my chair. When I walk through the front door, my son's like, Get out of her chair, Nicholas." And Nicholas is like, "Look, dude, I don't know who you think you are, but I was here way before you were here, and I will sit where I want to sit. You don't tell me to get out her chair." And I'm like, "Nicholas, move." He looking at me like, "Why I gotta move?" I'm like, "Cause you need to move out my seat, sir." All right. It was on my desk a few days ago, I promise. Uh-huh. We'll just re-ink it. Maybe. Oh, here it is right here. See? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. So y'all looking forward to any new movies, any new things, TV shows, anything like that? I don't watch TV anymore like that, so I'm not really looking forward to anything coming out, no new movies, not even any video games besides Fable. I'm not sure if you all are familiar with that, but supposed to be a Fable 3, Fable something. That's what I'm looking forward to. I think it's coming out next year. I'm not following any collections on any paper pass, no companies, no anything. But I do have to tell y'all something. Now, remember, I told y'all last week, I said, whenever I have plans, I get sick. Tell me why I'm sick. That's what you really need to do. Tell me how I was going to start working on my production. And yeah, my body was like, you know what? We see that you're doing a little bit too much. You're a little bit too excited about next year coming. We're gonna slow you down. Speaking of slowing down and fast forwarding, I went to Ross last Saturday, because the school let us drop our kids off for like 2 hours while we can go shopping. Even though 2 hours is not enough time to shop, right? It's more enough time to try to get some paper, some stuff wrapped if you have a Christmas present that you need to get wrapped. But anyway, nonetheless, Ross had Valentine's Day stuff up already. I was like, Ross, no, not already. Are you serious? Ross was like, yes, ma'am, we serious. And then I went to Walmart this morning and Walmart had some too. And I was like, ooh, hmm, okay. Is this really what we doing? Look, you might not be able to see it that well at Ross, Valentine's Day. I was like, y'all wrong. I was like, uh-huh, Santa, how that feel? How that feel, Santa? How that feel? Because, Santa pushed the turkey out the way, the witch, the goblins, everybody. Santa's like, they will know who I am. Say my name, Santa. That's right. Say it again, Santa. That's right. I run October. Santa's like I run October, November, December, and the bills show up January, February, March, and then you start all over again. I was like, Santa Claus, shoot, the little Cupid is like, I'm about to hone in on your business. While everybody feeling festive and spending all their money, go on and buy these little mugs for the teachers that you probably won't give to the teachers next year. Yep, that's exactly what I that's exactly what I envision is going on with these dang holidays. Cause I don't know if I never paid much attention to it until I got older, but we never get a chance to stop and smell the roses. Like seriously, it's just tomorrow's work, tomorrow I got to do this. Like it's always something. It's never like, oh, I'm on vacation. And as soon as you get off vacation, you got 99 emails from the time you was on vacation. And it's like I've seen a few clips, like little shorts, where people are talking about the rat race. Get out the way, Santa. Exactly. Cupid has arrived, and he's like, "Listen, I will draw back this bow. Okay, Santa, don't let's not shed blood. Okay." Cupid's like, "Mm-mm, I'm gonna show you how I feel, Santa." Because I know I felt some kind of way, even though I wasn't. I don't. I'm not. I'm abstaining from buying a lot of Christmas stuff. I'm trying to I'm gonna buy one like indulgent item, and then I'll buy other important stuff. Like I got some socks for the big roommate today. I'll probably get him a couple of little t-shirts that he likes, and then I'll probably buy him one thing. It's probably gonna be some cologne. And for my son, I bought a few things for him already. Um, I'm just trying to make sure we get the top part because we're gonna paper piece this. Y'all saw it, we cut it up. But other than that, yeah, we good. Cupid is like, go on, Santa. You see how that feels? Smell that. It's called revenge. And then the witch and the turkey in the background laughing about, ha ha, you see how I feel? Saint Nick, huh? You see that? Mm-hmm. Ha 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 ha. And you like, I know, I remember the first time I started crafting, like for real, it was in 2016, 17. I remember I was seeing a lot of stuff. I was like, why are they selling Christmas stuff in July? But then I was like, okay, it makes sense now because if you are a person that does shows, you need all that stuff ahead of time. Like, and I had told somebody this um, right now, you should have already made your Valentine's Day stuff to post on your channel if you're doing that. Like all your Valentine's Day crafts should be done. Like you moved on to the next thing, Mother's Day, graduation. If you're in that rat race of crafting. I'm not really in that rat race of crafting. I wanted to be in that rat race of crafting, but then it's a rat race of crafting. I'm like, nah, we can't do that because I get stressed. And so no. I want to talk to y'all real quick about this medicine that the doctor gave me. I don't know if y'all remember when you were a little kid and you got sick. Some of y'all probably never been sick in your life, but I was sick. I was sick. I had the measles. No, the mumps. That's what your jaw is swollen, right? And you remember I'm much more mature than some people may be, right? And I don't mean like I'm more mature than you because I have this. I'm just old, right? And I remember tasting. They only had one flavor, cherry. Oh, I hate cherry flavor stuff, y'all. Probably because of that. But nonetheless, I digress. Um, I have some cough medicine, right? We still need to get that spot right there. I don't know what's going on with this one little spot. It is so nasty. Would I tell you that medicine is disgusting? I mean, it is, oh, so disgusting. And my son comes and he watches me take it. He was like, because he was sick last month. Then he's sick now. He got me sick. He was like, he's like, how that medicine tastes, mommy. Hey, Heather, you're not late when you show up. You're right on time. I appreciate the support that you do give me. He's like, "How that medicine tastes, Bobby?" I'm like, "It's nasty, son." He's like, "Oh, okay." He said, "You want me to rinse your cup out for you? Because I have to take 10 milliliters of it, right?" They gave me a syringe and everything. I started to just draw it up but I was like, "That's gonna make me wanna not do it." So, y'all, I went to the doctor yesterday, right? Because I don't wanna be sick for Christmas. Even if I'm not in the best Christmas spirit, I still don't want to be sick for Christmas because that would just be ugh. But let me tell you, I told the lady, I said, I don't know what's wrong with me. I came here so y'all could fix me or whatever. She said, well, we could do the the strep, the COVID, and the flu on you. I was like, "Oh, okay." Like I know what she about to do. She about to get the Q-tip and she about to go looking for gold, right? So nonetheless, she takes the Q-tip and she swabs my nose. No problem. She don't scrape to the heavens, right? She wasn't trying to see what I was thinking with the Q-tip. And she's like, "Are you ready for this one?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm ready." So I open up wide and she say I. Now mind you, I can't hear out my right ear because it's so stuffy, right? Like so and you know when you open your mouth wider, you kind of close down on the ear canal so you can't really hear as much as you think you can. So I'm like, okay, and I'm saying ah, and she starts to just swirl it around, and I'm like, like she's making me gag, and she's like, I'm sorry, and then I'm coughing in her face. Now I'm sick, and I'm coughing in her face. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Like, son, give me a tissue because then my nose is running. It was just, it was funny. She was like, I told you. She said, but it's over. Now I've had that done, this COVID crap, twice this year now, 3 times. 2 times at the doctor's and 1 time by myself. I am so tired of seeing a Q-tip that's not going in my ear to clean it. Cause ma'ams, let me tell you something. Being a little bit sick is just as bad as being fully sick. Cause when you're a little bit sick, people still be harassing you, talking about what's for dinner? What you bringing home, sir? Cause I'm not in the mood to cook. But for Christmas, y'all, I don't want to cook at all. I don't know how I'm gonna break the news to them. I'll probably just bake a chicken and make some cabbage. I don't know, and some mashed potatoes and rice. I don't know. We'll see. I don't feel like cooking Christmas at all. What are y'all doing for the holidays? Christmas is like next Tuesday, right? Next Wednesday? What day is it? Let me see. Y'all got all your Christmas presents. My son think he's slick. He be like, "Mommy, can I go with you to help you get the my Christmas present?" I said, "It won't be a surprise anyway." He said, "This is what he told me today. It's Tuesday." I thought Christmas on Monday. No. What? Dang. It's Monday. Oh my goodness. It's less than 7 days. Oh Lord. I better hurry up and get myself the coals then. I didn't double stamp the thing. That's okay. We good. I'm not too concerned. I am concerned that I want to mail out some stuff, so it's not gonna be on time. Gosh darn it. That's okay. That's okay. You lost it. I lost more than a day. Yeah, yesterday was a complete and total medical. I had physical therapy. Listen, I told Chocolate City Sim this yesterday, right? Now, normally I'm not a whiner about my medical problems. I'll tell you that I have these issues, but normally I'm not like, oh, I can't make it. Oh, oh, oh. But my right arm has been hurting. Y'all know that for a long, long time. I went to physical therapy earlier this year. Now I'm back in physical therapy. I have a tear. Thank you. I have a tear. You're lurking. Okay, Chris. And the lady was stretching my arm out, the physical therapist. And I said, ow. She said, oh, too far. Too far. You know how the comedians talk about somebody that might have passed away or something. They be like, oh, too soon. She was like, too far. I was like, ma'am, if I said ow, what do you think? Huh? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and color her up. Lorena looked like she want to be a part of the human race today, y'all. And I only say that because we could have made her a little goblin, a little elf, or whatever, but we won't. I'm using this paper, Crane's paper that I had got from either the flea market or a thrift store was like, so you know, if you are a paper crafter, right? And you know how people get stuff in estate sales, or they get stuff in like those storage containers or whatever, and they get it, and they this lady arm is sharp, this elbow sharp right here. They will buy it and they don't really know what they selling, so they'll slap a cheap price on it, right? So I had went to the flea market. I think I got it from the flea market. If not the flea market, it was definitely the thrift store. But I think it was the flea market. And so when I saw the paper, I felt it. I was like, ooh, that's some good card making paper right there. Y'all hear that? Thick. It's thick, thick paper versus, the regular copy of paper that we normally get. And so I asked the man how much was it, and he was like, 2, $3, something like that. Like I think it was like $3. I was like, okay, I'll take it. He had like 5 or 6 stacks of other paper. He's like, I have these. Then they were cheaper. I was like, no, thank you. And he was like, okay. I feel like he was like, I didn't undersold myself. Sir, yes, you did. You lost that one, yeah. And that's okay. You can't win everything. I've learned that. Friends, people, life, games, lottery. I am very not good at winning stuff. I have to work hard to get my stuff. And I'm okay with that too. Very much so okay with that. I want to go to Hobby Lobby. Come on, camera. Get it together, camera. Get it together. We all here trying to see what's going on, and you gonna fuzz out on us? Come on now. Come on now. What is this called? I'm just trying to get this marker. Barely beige. Is that gonna be light? Or is it gonna be what I need it to be? Too light, but that's okay. We'll work with it. Yep. So I have to wrap presents, I guess, this weekend. Ugh. I did not know it was Monday. Why didn't y'all tell me? Today is too late to say it's Monday. I needed to know this like last week. No, I'm joking. I guess I did know Christmas on a Monday. That's some sucky days, y'all. Cause back in the day, Monday you'd be off work for Christmas. Then you'd be off work for the next day, and then you have to go back to work like a day later. That's why I like for Christmas to be on a Wednesday or a Thursday. You work that Monday, you could ask for half day that Tuesday. Or if you work in the government system, they give you 59 minutes, so you can leave early, an hour early, and not have to use your time. Then you go home, and you come back on Monday. But we used to have a skeleton crew, so somebody was even working up on them Christmas days sometimes. 'Cause I was in the medical thing. Dumbness, craziness, stupidity don't take a holiday. So neither does the medical team, right? They always be up in there like, oh, I can't believe this person then fell down the stairs and broke their arms. What was you doing? I was trying to hang one little light bulb. You was hanging a light bulb. And then what happened? I slipped. And so were you on the ladder, sir? No, I had took 3 crates and a book, and the magazine was on top. And the magazine was slippery, right? Because it's one of those shiny magazines. And I tipped over, and now my arm is in my leg, and my leg is in my arm. Uh-huh. Yep. Y'all done heard those crazy stories. That's why they tell you alcohol and holidays don't mix. Alcohol and water definitely don't mix. Like if you know people that's gonna be drinking on in the holidays, don't go in the boat because somebody not making it back. And if you do, you come back in 3 pieces, and you're gonna be mad at somebody. Let's try to make her hair a little bit lighter because I feel like she's not like my skin tone, but she got a tan. Did she get a tan? Oh, give us some brown hair. Yep, DA does not have. No, definitely not. Um, when I was going to church and stuff on the holidays, that's why I would be in the church praying in the New Year, and things like that. But now, where I live, we have a fireworks show on the corner. Like behind my house, they light up the fireworks. When we first moved back here from Mississippi, my baby used to be so afraid of that. He was so afraid. Now he likes to go out and watch it, but the loud noise really just does not sit well with me because I'm not concerned about the booms. You know what I'm concerned about? Your fireworks setting off a fire. So like he'll start asking me, "Is it midnight? When can I go and see the thing? When can I do this?" I'm like, in a little bit. Another day he had asked, he said, "Mommy, what was that sound?" I said, "Either a gunshot or fireworks," because we don't live in a city limit. So I don't think it's illegal here unless they recently made it illegal. And people, they were like, "Oh, New Year's on the 1st. Today, the 16th of October, I'm going to set off the fireworks all the way up until New Year's." This lady had posted something. I think she was being funny on Nextdoor app. She had posted, "Could you?" Because they always post crazy stuff. And if you want some comedy, pull up the Nextdoor app and read the things that your neighbors are saying. I'm like, I didn't know my neighbors was this crazy. She said, I think it's a joke though. I think it's a joke. She said, "Can you all that have red and blue lights, please don't have them blinking at the same time and please take them down because I get so scared that the police are after me." And I was just sitting there thinking, "Ma'am, what? What'd you just say?" I got these y'all from Pop Shelf for $2, $3. Cause somebody, I don't know if y'all can see that, is slightly bent. I've been trying to unbend them. These are my most favorite prized possession, right? I'm selling the necklace for these scissors. No, but yes, I got these from Pop Shelf. Y'all hear that? That's that thick cord right there. Don't say nothing, Samara. Not one word about what we doing right now. Nothing, ma'am. Not one word. Yeah, I had wanted to take my son because some communities they have words. What are they? Well, you light up. They light up the whole situation, the whole neighborhood or whatever. But after thinking about it, I feel like that could be dad. Like maybe I ask dad to do that. Drive us around and look at everybody's neighbor house and be like, "Ooh, next year, next year, it's gonna be us next year." Cause you know what you're really thinking, right? That's gonna be a highlight bill. If you're not thinking that, then I'm thinking it for you. Cause we just came back from the doctor's office and grabbing something to eat real quick before I came on. And my neighbors across from me, they have about 6 blow up things. I was like, look at all those bodies on the floor, like all of them just deflated and laid on the ground. And I'm like, wow. They fill them up every night and do the same thing. I was like, I wonder how those little things really feel. How they really feel. Now this doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna paper piece that dress, the polka dot dress on top of it, but it needs to be semi decent, you know? The next door app, my neighborhood there, Bex. Right? I bet you like, I never knew Betty Jean was like this. I'm telling you, my she doesn't live next door to me anymore. But her I guess boyfriend has like a crotch rocket, those little I think what it's called, a slingshot motorcycles, and it's real noisy. And so one day a neighbor had put, "I wish people would stop riding around with this noisy vehicles." And I guess the lady, my neighbor, took offense to it and was like, "I wish some people would mind their business, blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, "Ooh, what a popcorn, because this about to get heated." I didn't I didn't know that people couldn't voice their concern. But next door is not what I thought it was gonna be. All you see on next door is, "Have you seen my cat or dog?" Which I had to post Nicholas on here because he got out the house. Listen, this is my house. neighbor's house, backyard, right? This the backyard. They had a fire pit. They had a great, was it a German Shepherd? Nicholas, I'm walking around shaking his food. Nicholas drove around the neighborhood. This dude under there because the dog scared him. I was like, well, that's good because if not, he probably would have got. It could have been worse. I try not to leave the door open. I don't think I let him out. But sometimes when I take the trash out at nighttime, I'll leave the door semi cracked just in case the bad guy's trying to get me, right? Um, and he got out. I don't think he got out with me though. I do think he got out with the other men that live in my house. But I was so worried. And I was like, because y'all probably heard me talk trash about Nicholas, but he's special needs. And the reason why I say he's special needs because he have to have we're gonna cut her hand off her dress, right? Um, he's on a special diet. And so I was like, oh no. Am I gonna buy a new, am I gonna go adopt a new cat? No, we good because I'm tired of being the only one that does this, the litter box, the food, the this. Hey Hazy, how you doing? Welcome on in. And I was like, no. So I walked around the neighborhood. My son was yelling out the window, Nicholas. And you know how little kids sound. They're so cute, but you like, if you don't be quiet, we drove by the fire department. We drove up and down the neighborhood. I ain't see no remnants of him or whatever. And then my neighbor was like, is this your cat? So then I went over there and I got it. I was like, dude, you didn't hear me calling you? He looked at me like, you should have let me out. Sir, you got out on your own. So now when he do that, I'm like, get in the house. One day he ran outside. It was so hot. He ran right back in the house. He's like, I can't do this. That heat. Cats crazy. Cats are crazy. Cats are so crazy. Especially this bruh. This girl got a sharp elbow. Like that elbow is gonna poke an eye out. A shoulder, excuse me, a sharp shoulder. All right. This is the most funnest part of crafting there is. And even though these scissors cut brilliantly, I like mine better. I do not like details cutting, y'all. I know some people say it's so soothing. I'm like, I'm gonna mess this up. I was laughing because I had spent the better part of last year looking for some fine tip markers to give her more texture cutting around items like this. Yeah, a box cutter, girl. I've been cut off my finger off. I had a box cutter. Mm-mm. Plus, I had to put them up because some little hands were getting in the junk drawer and messing with stuff. His dad was like, "Did you give him that?" I'm like, "Did I give him a box cutter? You serious?" Well, how he get it? He saw you go in the drawer, yeah. I have some scissors I told y'all that was dull. I had bought a sharpening tool to use them, but they all took legs and walked. Yeah, a lot of people love the detail cut. They're like, "This is so therapeutic. I love it." Mm-mm, mm-mm. And plus, I'm left-handed. I don't think box cutters was really made for people like me because I cut towards me, and then just because you imagine doing that, be like, "Oh, she crazy. Let's get her some help because she trying to cut her chest open." No, my hands just don't work like yours. Like that's what I was telling somebody before. Like when I play video games, I have to translate them buttons in my mind. They laughed at me, but I was serious. Like, don't laugh at me. That's not funny. It's not. I mean, I just laugh, but it's not funny. You know what, Samara? You're right. I do love it. I don't know why. Shh, don't tell nobody. Because if I didn't love it, I wouldn't choose projects that I need to fussy cut out, huh? It's a part of crafting, though. Right? Therapeutic as raking gravel, right? Because I can't even do those little Zen gardens. I had bought one. I was like, what? What is therapeutic about me taking this rake and yeah, no, no, we good. We gonna pretend like we did it and call it a day. Cause I cannot. She can't do it. No, I couldn't. Mm-mm. Can't do it. Won't do it. Mm-mm. All right, we'll cut her arm as well. This lady is thin, y'all. She like, listen, come on, hurry up, announce the winner. If I won this Academy Award, let me know. Cause we about to go to IHOP after this and get us some pancakes. Look at that. Mm-mm-mm. Everybody like, where y'all going after this? It's the after party at so and so's. We getting some pancakes. Y'all can come now. I notice how we have been after we did something like, what y'all doing after this? We get something to eat because I'm hungry. You hungry? Cheesecake Factory, Charlie Cheese, right? All of them. Now I don't really care for the Cheesecake Factory cheesecakes, but I'll try them. It was so funny. Somebody was talking about this the other day. Like, why do they have Cheesecake Factory and you can't see something or something like that? I'm like, I don't know. It's a niche um thing. Like in Houston, they have this thing called a spaghetti warehouse. And I think they make the spaghetti from scratch. Like you can see it being created. I think, don't quote me. And it's really supposed to be really, really good. What are they trying to see? I don't, people like to complain about stuff that they don't have no control over. But we gotta be careful because I am not into decapitating her today. Another day, just not this day. Okay. Okay. Yeah, people you be like my shoes got S's on them because I feel super. They be like, well, what make you so super? You be like, cause I can fly. So why Kleenex cost so much money? People like to complain. Yes, people like to complain. People complain for the sake of complaining. And here I am talking about why Kleenex so high. I want to know. Kleenex is too expensive. Cause you can use toilet paper, right? I don't use no toilet paper. Cause that stuff be hard, especially if you sick, and you need to. I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna cut this. I mean, I know how to cut it, but yeah, there we go. We want to preserve, preservation. People like, I wish it would rain. It rain. Why is it raining? Ugh. You just say you wish it would rain. Now you got an issue with it raining. Okay. They put all the lotion in it. No, someone was just plain. I got the one that was lotion because you can't make your own lotion tissues properly. I mean, I'm sure somebody on YouTube probably did it. It's like these work just as fine. I like the ones that have the Vicks Vapor Rub in them, the puffs, but they had those. That's for them real stuffy days. We just got some great value, and it was $7 for 4 boxes. It's okay. I see you. It was 6.54 for 4 boxes. I had a whole bunch of paper towels with my son. I mean tissues, but my son will grab 5 at once. I'm like, you just need a few. Your nose not that big, sir. Y'all were not witness to anything, okay? You were not witness to anything. You didn't see that. You weren't privy to it. I think when I do Julie Nuttin dolls or any other paper piece, and I always feel like I'm playing with my paper dolls from when I was a little girl. Because, I was making clothes then, taking pictures and drawing and trying to make them at least, I should say. All right, there we go. Whew, Lord, that was, see, look at that. Talk about a good paper piece. Yeah, let's cut this down just a little bit. So the underneath is okay. Um, just trying to cut off this excess right here. So we got one done. We're gonna snip her dress down a little bit lower. Do you ever do crafting activities with your son? I try to do some with him, but he want to be in charge. And then when it don't come out right, he start crying. So the ones we do together are mostly like coloring. Or I'll let him do it and then just watch him. Like we made some salt dough ornaments. Hold on one second, I'll show them to you. All right, Samara. Okay, so this is one of them that we did last week. It's my first time doing them as an adult. I think they came out pretty good. He couldn't find the heart, but yeah. So we did that together. We're gonna paint them. Well, he's gonna paint them today. I try not to get into the stuff that he needs to, like kind of focus in and hone in on to get his skills sharper, I like to watch him though. I like to um, make sure he's doing it correctly. Because if I turn my back, the whole table is covered in paint, which my whole table did have paint on it last week. Yep, last week. And he had, I was like, why'd you do that? He said, because I wanted to paint. He wake up at 8 o'clock talking about let's paint. No, we can't paint at no 8 o'clock. But he wants to paint at 8 o'clock. Like he don't really have a good sense of time yet. Like especially if someone invites him to a birthday party. The party could be at 9 o'clock at night. He's like, is it 9 o'clock? It's nine. Yes, it's 9 in the morning. Okay, but when is it gonna be 9 o'clock at night in 12 hours? Okay, has 12 hours passed like 5 minutes after he asked the question? No, 12 hours has not passed, sir. You have a lot of time. Go sit down. But I'm just too excited about the party. And I guess that's for everybody. Adults may be into that too. Um, so yeah, but today we're gonna paint a few of the ornaments. I had bought some flour from the Dollar Tree to do it. And I'm not sure if this is going to be an accurate statement or not, but um, I probably I would probably test it out on the good flour as well to see. Not saying that the Dollar Tree flour isn't good; it's probably made in the same company, the same warehouse. They just changed the name, right? Uh, but sometimes, you use inferior or cheaper products. It does not do as good as it could do. Because when I did that, my hands were all sticky and caked up and salty from the salt. So I was like, oh, yeah, no, I don't really care for my hands to get messy either. The joys of crafting. The joys of crafting. Heather, you on the road yet? Are y'all already there? Have y'all ever watched a Bob Ross painting episode as an adult? It's so different than when you're a little kid. I watched a Bob Ross documentary, and oh, it's definitely different as an adult. Roll where? I thought you were going to visit the grandbaby. Did I misunderstand? Did I misunderstand that? Maybe I did then. You talking about going where? Do 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 do. We leave Thursday night. Oh, okay. Well, safe travels. Safe travels. I bet your family is excited. I know you're excited, bursting with joy. Since Christmas on Monday, it's a good day to actually be a good day to have a holiday. You get off Friday, you get off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, hopefully Tuesday, Wednesday, come back to work Thursday, unless you took the whole week off. You know what? I haven't seen a lot of little kids riding bikes. I know we do the video games, but I haven't seen a lot of little kids on bikes. Um, I don't see many people riding bikes at all. Hi, Wonder and Dream. I just realized you were live after texting you. Oh, you text me? Oh. Good morning. How you doing? Actually, we were there over the weekend to celebrate the grandbaby. Oh, we came back for. Oh, how cute! Welcome in. I love that. All right, so we got her going here. Now, y'all, hear me out. Hear me out. Because in my head, I was like, yeah, we're going to do this. I'm not good at stacking, layering. I want to do some flowers today because I feel like spring is here already. Spring has sprung. But we're going to use this and we're going to try and use this craft house because give me one second. It's not as, this is clashy in my opinion. But this is not. All right. Let's see. We got a day off due to snow. Yes. What you mean off? Y'all not out of school yet? Wait. Oh, it's back to back. Oh, we good. You're not finished with school yet? Hmm. I thought you were. I wouldn't have been messaging you all those mornings. Love snow days, right? We don't get them that often, but when we do, the whole city shut down because we're not used to that here. Soft tissues, a must, right? I got these lotion tissues because I need them right now as much as my faucet is leaking. All right, so we got that. Now I'm thinking we're gonna need to put her on another layer though. Another layer. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Now we could take this. No, no, no. Let's take this one right here. What I do with it? Hmm. Y'all ever pull out the? So listen. Hear me out. I told myself. I said, you know what? You gonna go in here today, and you gonna have all your stuff together. Ain't gonna be no. Oh, I didn't get this. I didn't get that. So sit down right now, cause Chris had called me on the phone. I was like, I am getting ready to craft. I can't talk. So I was like, I'm gonna go through all the stuff that I need to get prepared. What do I need? I need this, that, this, and that, right? All of these things are what I need. Snow days rock. I'm going to run to the post office and then spend the rest of the day. Oh, baby, I can't wait to see what you produce. Right. So I was like, you're going to get all this stuff done and you're not going to have the stuff ready. Here we go looking for the paper. I got this from the thrift store, y'all. This was $4. I think I got it half off, so it's $4. Is this one Christmas Basics? And I think we could probably get away. Ooh, could we get away with this green Merry Christmas? Maybe not. Let's see. I think this might be a little bit too bold. This might be a little bit too bold. It's a little bit too bold. Y'all can't even see it. What is up with this camera? Let's see. So we can't even use that anyway because we need to turn it landscape, not portrait. We could use group. Let's try these reds don't match. We're gonna use a vintage, almost burgundy color. Let's go with that. That suits me. That suits the mental capacity that we have right now for paper cutting and paper piecing. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to pull out some of this because this is kind of flimsy, but it might be okay. It might be okay. Why you jealous, Heather? What you doing? I know you're getting ready to go, but what you got on the agenda that you can't sneak away for a few hours? Are you working? That makes all the sense. She like, I'm working. I'm working. Okay, ma'am. I understand. I understand. All right. So we got this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got this. This is gonna work out great. Let's move this out the way real quick. Do y'all have different markers from different companies, and do you have them color coded, or do you have them brand grouped? I have mine brand grouped. I need to color group them together because that's what the professionals do. But I'm not a professional. I'm a dabbler in coloring. It's other people that are way better at it than I am. I'm okay with that too. All right. So we got this like that. Yeah, 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 yeah. So we'll go ahead and glue this down. Just gonna glue right here. Well, trying to work, mostly trying to get my printer to connect. Oh, man. My printer get mad at me. I have it high on the shelf, so I have to stand up in the chair to actually see if the paper loaded. I was like, "You know what? That wasn't a very wise decision, now was it?" And I'm like, "Be quiet," to myself, right? Because it made sense at the time. I was like, "That'd be so good. I won't ever have to worry about it, blah, 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 blah." She be worrying about it a lot. Hi, Victoria. How you doing today? Just doing a little bit of crafting. Happy holidays. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be here on next Tuesday or not. I know it's the day after Christmas and everybody gonna be in line returning stuff and or buying new stuff or shopping. Um, I don't know if we'll be here. So we want her whole body to be on the paper. Do 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 do. Da na 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 na. Putting down my doll. Y'all ever seen Long Kiss Goodnight with Samuel Jackson and Gina Davis? He said he used to sing what he getting ready to do. Got the gun in my hand, da na 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 na. Put my foot on the gas, da na 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 na. Y'all remember that? It's one of my favorite movies too. I need to watch it again. Well, some of the movies that I say are my favorite movies, I don't watch again because I don't want the magic to be ruined. Like Usual Suspects. I love that movie. Who is Kaiser Sose? And you know how they had little fun facts? Apparently somebody, when they all started laughing, I haven't seen it in years, right? Someone actually cut the cheese. That's why they was laughing. I was like, you can let them grow up, but there'll still be a bunch of little boys given the opportunity. They snickering. Who is Kaiser Sose? Like, what's so funny about that movie is verbal, right? He didn't make the whole story up by looking at the bulletin board. We never know what really happened on that daggone boat. All right. Now, if you want to get fancy, you can do some lace. You could do a few other things, right? We're not getting that fancy, y'all. Not that fancy. Not that fancy. All right. So then when I tell you I was almost prepared, I was semi prepared. I got this thing out, and I don't think this is gonna fit our little stick. Besides peace, right? We need peace, but I don't think we can use Merry Christmas. Let's see. I do have some more stickers because stickers we got right. We got a lot of them things. And then I pulled out my Tim Holtz little words. I rarely use Mr. Holtz nowadays. And I can't say it's a real reason that I don't. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? I think when you start crafting, you're like, oh, I want this and this and this YouTube, right? And then you get to a certain point in your craft life, you're like, I don't need that. I need that, but not that. And I need this, but not that. And this is cute too. But other than that, I don't need the rest of that stuff, right? Um, and plus I haven't been like shopping like I normally would have. Now I can't find the man. I know I brought him over here, but my son knocked down the stack of my stuff, and we not about to go through that. I'm gonna trim this down just a scotch, while we got everything over here looking right nice. Yeah, rockabye. Yeah, Charlie Baltimore was really a good movie, and I like Gina Davis in it. Although I don't know what she up to now. Like, I had never seen Thelma and Louise until after I saw Charlie Bought a Long Kiss Goodnight. I know, I know. We could put it right here, but I think if we did this, it's the most wonderful time of the year, and then we could do something else right there, a little tag or something. I had pulled out this stamp right here, and it says Jingle Bells, Merry Christmas, no peeking. But I don't want to stamp this on here, and I don't want to fuss cut nothing else. So I need to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes a little bit of sense. We could just put Merry Christmas right here. Merry Christmas. Right there. And let me pull out my other bag real quick. I got some tags. You can do tag on tag. Yeah. You shaking my camera. All right. Let's see. Now I don't know where I got these from. This came from Dollar General. Y'all know I love a good snowman. Ooh. Got the little hot cocoa right here. A little cocoa, like Chocolate City Stem. I'm gonna do this little tree. And let's see. Santa. Santa's here. Ooh, this deer will be good. I didn't rip the deer's leg, so we're gonna have to hide that. When we will hide it, don't worry. Yeah, right here. So we got that like that. Chop off this man's leg. Do a quick amputation. We not though, we not. All right, so we got that. And I think if I could do that, or maybe she could have this big old cup of coffee. No, let's do this tree like that, right? This spot right here it's gonna bug me because it's empty. But we're gonna leave it alone. And right here, like that. We're gonna pop him up a little bit. Mm, that tickle in my throat is back. Oh my goodness. She like she going to somebody's party, don't she? Now we go with that. Now I think, yeah, we'll just put this down flat with some glue. I like the paper pad. Oh yeah, it's really nice. I don't know how often you get to go to Hobby Lobby, but I always try to buy them when they go on clearance after the Christmas. I never they that's one of their prized possessions. You know how you go to a thrift store or somebody's yard sale and they really not ready to get rid of their stuff, but they got it for sale because the husband or wife making them sell, and you be like they still attached. This thing costs $2 and they selling for 30. That's how that paper pad is. It's gone. All right, so let's go ahead and do the next one because my son is knocking stuff over left and right, and I don't want to have to get beside myself on camera. So we're gonna scoot this one over just a scotch right here. So y'all all finished with y'all Christmas stuff? I am not, as I've stated already. I'm okay. Like this year is the first year that I'm not like, oh my goodness, I need to get everybody. This year I'm kind of like, if you get something, great. If you don't, great. Like I haven't even expressed to the big roommate, what I want for Christmas. I told them that I would like a new pot and pan set. I saw this pan today. I had went to Burlington, this pot, and I was like, ooh, it's a nice brand, and I could get it. I put it back on the shelf because if we don't have food, it's because I have no pots and pans, so I can't cook. You see the theory? That's the magic and believing in the power of food right there. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put Marilyn here. Now you know what? Y'all didn't let me put these ladies on here. We ain't colored their hair up or nothing. Oh my goodness. You see how y'all doing me right now? Look, she got on a white band. Hello. Let's see. Is this gonna match? Hmm. All right. Then this young lady right here. Come on, man. All right. Now we're gonna do the same technique. Now I am not that person that will completely cover a piece of paper and things like that, like layering it up because I feel like I'm wasting a lot of material and you can't see the whole ensemble. But layer up as much as you like till you feel comfortable because it does look really nice and I support you. I support that. Hey Deb, how you doing? Hopefully well. Deb, no one told me that Christmas was Monday. I mean, I know I have a calendar and stuff like that, but I did not know it was Monday. Like I knew it was the 25th, but I was tracking a different day. Christmas is on Monday. Are you ready? Is your granddaughter coming home? I I just wasn't. I guess I'm not really prepared. I was wondering where everybody was getting all the food. I was like, Christmas is not for a whole nother week. No, it's Monday. Hello. It's definitely Monday. She is home. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought she went to collage out of state. Now we're gonna put a small little thing. I think we could put that the black one. It says what does it say? Merry Christmas. Mm-mm. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, baby. Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Hold on. Where did the oh, it's on this thing right here. See if we put this strip across the top, then it won't look so vacant. We could put more than one sentiment, but I feel like that's a waste of sentiment. She took a train for 7 hours. It's like, oh, look at her being a big girl. She's like, I'm a young lady. I'm a young woman. Hello. I'm not a big girl. I got this. I was telling Chocolate Sim, saw this thing, and I was like, sending your kids to college has got to be one of the scariest things. And she's like, it's a right. She's like, in her, she wrote it back to me. She's like, it's a rite of passage. I'm like, mm-mm, mm-mm. Now I know my mom used to tell me all the time when she was like, "You're so little compared to all these other people." I'm like, "I'm a grown woman, though. I'm okay. I'll be all right." Because I had went to visit my mom, and it was a concert, and I happened to look up and get tickets and stuff. And I was like, "I want to go to this concert." I paid for the tickets or whatever. And she was like, I don't want you going. I was like, "Mom, how are you gonna stop me, first of all, from going to the concert?" She was like, "Well, my mom used to try to do everything to not have me do certain things." She said, "You can't take my car." And then my stepdad was like, "Really?" She was like, "Well, take my car." And then cell phones were did I have a cell phone then? No, cell phones weren't popular back then. And if they were, there was those bricks. And you could only talk to people after 9 o'clock. But yeah, nonetheless, I went to the concert. And she was shocked. Because you don't see your kids growing up. You see them growing up, but you still look at them like they a little baby. Let me see if this crooked. It's crafted straight. It's good enough for me. I'm sure people that like Deb, you probably see your kids as kids still when they do certain things. I know and my son is still a little guy in comparison to your kids, but sometimes when I see him, I see the little toddler doing something, not the big boy that he is destroying stuff. All right, let's see. We got one more thing we're gonna put on here. We need something right there, right here, and I can't. I tell you, when you let little people touch your stuff, it really just, ugh. I think these from last year, maybe. No, 2021. So yeah. Ooh, season's ingredients will look good. But I kind of am digging these stars. So let's try to get these stars back on here. Ooh, I'm a sucker for some poinsettias. For real, for real. Like, ooh. Did someone say poinsettias? I'm there. All right. I'll put this to the side because what we're going to do. Yeah, but it's hard to see my son as a little kid when he is. Yeah, well, I understand. When they're tower over you to my mom, I'm not a baby anymore. I can understand. I understand that. Let's see. Girl, we done with you. I don't know why I pulled you back out. Mm-mm. Let's see. Let's see. I think my son is going to be tall too. Because right now he is all legs and hair. All legs and hair. That's what that little guy is. Just pulling the sticker piece off. This could be her little crown if I had did it right. But I didn't. Thelma and Louise love that movie. Yes. I don't know how I got into watching it, but I was like, okay. Because I think somebody was talking about how cute Brad Pitt was when he was younger or something like that. I was like, Brad Pitt. He was like, yeah, you gotta watch Thelma and Louise, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay. But it was after Long Kiss Goodnight. Because at one point, I was calling myself like, we would go to the movies every weekend. Every weekend we was going to the movies to see the new releases that was coming out. Then I had got so bold, I started going to the movies by myself. Like my friends would be working, like I'm going to the movies. They were like, okay. When I was younger, I was like, "It's one thing I won't ever do, eat by myself and go to movies." But eating by yourself is one of the best things. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. If you wanna pull out your cell phone with your little headphones and watch your little soap opera or a music video or a commentary on something, it's so simple, easy peasy. But when you go with other people, it ain't that easy peasy. The one thing I didn't do is grab my, doilies. I normally grab the doilies and put them on here too. I didn't do that this time. It's gonna burnish it down some. And now I do think I wanna put another sentiment here. Unfortunately, I don't want to. I want to, oxymoron, right? I wanna put something here, but not a sentiment. Let's throw this in the trash over here. Please. Thank you. We could put this here, but I feel like that's overkill. Let's see. Put that car on there. Let's see. Do I have anything else I can put there? I don't. I mean, I could, but I don't. Maybe I could whenever I get around to it. I could maybe make this a little journal spot, maybe, like a little thing. I don't know. These are the things that we use. We use Julie Nutting's Lorena stamp from her Imprima, stamped out fussy cut, and then we paper piece this dress. This piece is from Hobby Lobby. This piece of paper is called Winter Wonderland, which is one of my absolute favorite pieces. And these trees, they came from the 99-cent store. And then we wish you a Merry Christmas, playing cards, and then Merry Christmas. This Merry Christmas is hanging on for dear life. I think this is a Jolie stamp, a sticker. It's on this little thing right here. Yep. So, I mean, we could put this right here, right? Why not be extra? There we go. We definitely could do that. And then maybe we could put this on the door like that. And then we'll give her the candy cane. All right. So yeah, there you go. Thank you. Yeah. All right. So I want to say thank you all for watching. I hope that you had a good time. If I don't see you or talk to you before, which I shouldn't, I don't have anything scheduled before next Monday, which is Christmas. Merry Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, happy holidays. I hope you and your family are wonderfully blessed in abundance of love and just care. Please remember what the real reason for Christmas is. Actually, today is my son. Well, happy birthday, Deb's son. You want me to sing to him? Happy birthday, Deb's son. Happy birthday, Deb's son. Happy birthday to you and many more. Thank y'all. Nah, he left for work already, girl. Well, you know what, Deb? Just show him that little piece, that little clip at the very end and be like, she sung to you. Super cute cards. Thank you so much. Happy holidays. I hope y'all stay warm, safe, uh, protected from the craziness that's out in the world. Try not to catch cold like I did. Until next time, happy crafting.